Third style of hearing aid that you may consider is called in-the-ear hearing aid. This type of hearing aid is like larger than the in the canal, and basically it fills your entire ear. So when somebody looks at you, it is a lot more noticeable. And the reason why we need the hearing aid to be larger is because we're putting a lot of volume in this hearing aid. So this hearing aid, it works really well for people that have a severe type hearing loss, which means that if you were not wearing a hearing aid, things would be very soft and you would always be straining to try and hear what people are saying. With this type of hearing aid, the battery may still be the same size as the in the canal, but also it may be a little bit thicker, so you get more days out of it. So this type of hearing aid, the battery would last you probably about 10 to 14 days. It's easier to handle because it is larger, and it's definitely easier to put inside your ear. With an in-the-ear type hearing aid, maintenance is similar, and you would have to open the battery door. Then you want to flip it over and clean where the receiver is, because that's where the sound comes out of. If this area is plugged with wax, basically you just don't have any sound coming through. So even though your hearing aid may be working properly and the battery's fine, if this occluded, then the sound doesn't come through and you can't hear anything. So you always want to make sure you clean that, and clean it before you go to bed, because if there is any debris or wax, it's soft and it can come out very easily. You want to use your brush to clean where the microphones are, and as with the in the canal type hearing aid, you probably would have 2 microphones to help you better in noisy environments. So use the brush and just brush across it. With the in-the-ear hearing aid, it's much easier to insert because you have a lot more to the hearing aid, and you don't have to worry about the hearing aid falling out if it's not in properly, because it can lock itself better. So when you hold the in-the-ear type hearing aid, what you're looking at is the same thing. The little vent hole at the bottom, you want to make sure that's at the bottom of the hearing aid. The microphones are usually on top and the battery somewhere in between. So you take your point finger and you basically try and hold the hearing aid from the front. The curvy round part in the back, that's where you put your thumb. So you just hold your hearing aid with the canal portion facing towards your cheek of the ear that it goes in. So once again, you do not want to twist your wrist, because if you do, then the hearing aid is just not lined up properly and you won't be able to get it in your ear. So you want to hold your wrist straight. So as you bring it in, you find the ear canal, you push it in. So if you feel it inside your ear, you can let go, and then you just have to press on the bottom part. But this time you also want to make sure that you press on the top part in this area in here that is nice and flushed. And this is how it should look inside your ear when you have it in properly. To remove the hearing aid, you need to use your thumb to go underneath, and same, you push up, use your finger to hold it and just pull it straight out. And this is your in-the-ear type hearing aid.